etc., etc., etc. It's behind a paywall.
It's not a bad book.
Libraries. It
So
can't
we can agree it's not a bad book, though. It's just a.
I don't care about that, Unc. I don't care about
We
if
wouldn't
it's
call it
bad work. It
academic. We
doesn't
wouldn't call
matter.
it academic work, though, right?
Right. Okay. So
You get it? Like it wouldn't make you an academic in that. And that's my and that's the narrative I don't like. I don't like that people don't realize that you're just as qualified as he is.
no, I'm more qualified than he
No, I'm
is.
talking about and talking about Egypt. No, neither one of y'all Egyptologists. So I'm not gonna sit here and play the game.
No. I am more. I'm not an Egyptologist, but
Right.
I have citations.
Yes,
Right?
you know. I'm saying you do, but I'm saying, I'm looking at it from how I do it. I'm looking at it that the playing field it seemed to be uneven, and people are claiming that he's more qualified than you, and that fundamentally would not be true. Is all I'm saying, Reggie.
Right,
Now,
right.
we're going to talk about you writing a paper on Egypt. You have done that. That's not what I'm saying. The narrative is that he's an academic. He's not an academic in the subject y'all are debating. So it's an even playing field.
It's not even. It's not even.
Well, we're gonna find out, ain't we?
It's not. Wait. It's not even. What you're doing is black people have to do more. I showed you what the search says. Oh, I have to do more.
Yeah, I'm
Otherwise,
not saying
I'm
that.
not
I
related.
gave you the up. I gave you the up on that though, Reg. You got an academic paper, bro.
We're not, but you said that we are even.
I'm saying that in the way I see it.
Okay, that's fine.
You
That's
get
fine.
it? This is my personal opinion.
Okay.
Neither one of y'all is in the field of Egypt. That's why I don't listen to none of y'all. I don't listen to nobody on this panel about Egypt.
That's fine.
You know that. Like, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Because my game is just as tight as all y'all. You can go to Egypt 30 times. Ask Walt Crazy and win a minute. What that mean? Don't mean nothing.
No. But when it comes to the language, the text, you're not on the same level field.
No, he's not. But do you want to know your advantage?
Well, I don't want to argue with you. You
no,
my brother.
I'm saying what your advantage is.
You know the difference between down.
Hey Reggie, you know the difference between African American. Look, here's your advantage. You know the difference between African American Kemet and indigenous African. Everybody else watching, they blurred, They actually think they doing Egyptian rituals, in the middle of New York City pouring water out. They really think if the ancient Egyptians was to pop back today, they would shoot y'all for messing up their tradition.
You're absolutely right. So when we have these discourse, it's not the fact. I only did this to people like Seven Asar who never even checked, who have an illusion who their person is, right? But the facts are the facts. So anyway, thanks. I'll be back again.
But Reggie, you know what the thing is, right? Mm-hmm. I speak, you speak. We don't. They claim we don't speak as well as Jabari does, and specifically you, right? Because they're tricked, right? The conversations we're having do not require you to know every word. All it requires you to do is give solid sources and transmit the information as best you can, because we're not the experts. So when a person focuses on the way you pronounce a word, they're hiding something. They're hiding that you actually got a great piece of information there and it beats them on it. So they discredit you based off the way you pronounce it. Misreading word, they do all that, right? But the real important thing is that you can comprehend the sentence structure. That's why I feel like everybody fall down. Now, Jabari know though. So that's why this conversation is going to be a great one, because they underestimate you, bro. They don't know the difference between African American shrines and that bloody, that indigenous, highly spiritual, highly belief system that they was practicing, I'm saying, at 3500 BCE, coming out of hunter-gatherer tribes. They don't want to see the real Egypt, bro. Nobody wants to see the real Egypt. They want to see.
Can I please go next?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Omar. Please go ahead, sir.
Salakia.
I forgot you was there, yo.
No, because I really enjoy on what y'all brothers was talking about right now. But it was my turn to go first. I surrendered my time.
Can
to
you
let
go?
my brothers go. Come on, brother. Come on, man.
You gotta go now. You can't give us a whole thing of why you didn't go.
So I'm finna show my screen. And this
I'm
has
share it for you.
Hey, this has nothing to do with no Paul stuff. This has strictly to do what Reggie was talking about to validate Reggie's point. Now what I'm finna share my screen.
All right, let me see.
Because
I'll be back. Hey, thanks so much. I'll be listening. I'll be back. I'm looking forward to seeing your screen. And thank you. So I have officially got my quota for the show, and then I just got to take a quick break, and then I'll come back and I'll listen. Thank you all so much. Okay. And buy your tickets. Oh, this might be good.
Don't share it, Saw. You don't want me to share it?
Watch.
All right, he don't want me to share it.
Listen.
Why? Wait. Why not?
Listen.
Wait. I can't show it at the debate.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
We see it, yo. We don't want you to share it right now. Save it.
Because I'm gonna do backflips on that.
Save it. Yeah, save it.
I'm gonna do backflips on that.
Y'all is so crazy. Hey, Amar, you about to mess up.
Listen.
Yo, we can't hear. Don't worry about.
Oh shit! I'm gonna do backflips on that shit. What are you talking about? You're stretching.
I'm blocking you. Yeah, hey, I'm blocking.
I'm not talking about the sister. I actually love the sister. I always appreciated her. But Dad, we can't. Listen,
y'all. Listen.
Hey, Reggie.
We can't hear it.
Reggie.
Could we hear you?
Wasn't you crying yesterday, Reggie, about you not being on the show and Jabari's up here?
Please tell those facts.
And he's going in and you're not up here to defend it. You was just crying yesterday about that.
Oh, big tears.
Same thing again. Jabari is not here. And you want to play video? You gotta
disingenuous.
Why'd you call me, yo?
Huh?
Why'd you call me for the show?
Because you supposed to be here. Relax, man. Have some fun.
Why'd you call me? You called me.
Let me tell you why I called you for the show. I called you for the show so you can promote and go.
Right. Smile, bro.
I show my credentials. I'm a smile. I show my credentials.
There you go, Red. There you go.
Right?
What I'm saying is Omar, Omar is on the Hebrews homo stuff. That's what he's doing with the homo
I'll be back.
So I don't want to show all that nonsense.
No, that wasn't no nonsense. That was Jabari. He was showing the Jabari video. That wasn't no nonsense.
Hey, just make sure Reggie don't cry when Jabari do the same, Unc.
Yeah,
make sure you hold you give him those tissues, or you give him something to hold back those tears when Jabari come on here, because we don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see this hypocrisy. We don't want to see the hypocrisy, because that's what we're seeing right now.
When he put up a picture of me as a beggar,
why are you mad?
Priest.
He didn't put up a picture of you.
He did.
He did, Saketa. But you said so much. Don't act like you innocent. You good for throwing a rock and hiding your hand, Reggie. You good for throwing your rock and hiding your hand. That's what you do. That's what you do.
Reggie, smile. Reggie, smile.
You do that to me. You've done that to me many times.
Thank you.
Throw the rock, hide your hand. Yeah, no, it's about you and your approach, and how you what is it? It's your personality. That's what it is.
Okay, you don't like my personality.
Yo, Sa, that wasn't fair. Yo, Sa.
No, it's not. Omar. It's not. Omar, go ahead.
Sa, that wasn't fair, because guess what? that video had nothing to do with nothing homoerotic, nothing about this video that I'm showing. Is that I told y'all I have an archive of Jabari videos that's agreeing with Reggie, talking about they are literal. That's what this video side. The video I was getting ready to show has everything to do with it being literal.
But can we save it for the debate, though? Can we have debate now? Why we having the damn debate? Well, I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
You know what, Ankh? You know what, Ankh? Hold on, Ankh. You know what? I can't respect that. I can't respect that because guess what? This is not my job to give Reggie my archive of videos to where I have Jabari on record. I have hold on. And I must be respectful to his queen or his old queen. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't want to talk about that. But I have to be listen, I have to be respectful about it. I have plenty of videos. Listen, I have videos of Jabari saying, listen.
Omar, let me ask you a question, Omar. You eat a lot of cereal, Omar. I can tell. With sugar. You eat a lot of cereal with sugar. I can tell, brother. Because you be hyped for no reason, man. You just be hyped up. Number one, I'm asking you, how old is that video? That video is about 15 years old, 17 years old?
No. I want to say it's 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, see, there you go. It's up there. Now, the second question. Hold on, brother, hold on. You be hyped, man. Here's the second question I asked you. You know, I interviewed Captain Tazariak, and I brought up the scripture, Jeremiah 1, verse 5. And it says, I knew you in the womb before you came out the womb. It talked about that. And I interviewed Captain. Be quiet, brother. Be quiet, man.
I'll mute back out, man. That's what I
interviewed Captain Tazariak, I would say about 6 years ago. I interviewed him. And when I pulled, I still got the video up. I just got to find it. And that'd be hard to find. And so when I asked him the question, is that relating to all of us, Captain? Does the Most High know all of us coming out of the womb? He said, yes, sir, not just Jeremiah. And so I brought that up again when I interviewed him. You can see the new interview. And I brought that up again, and he changed his mind and said, no, that was just Jeremiah. What are you saying, sir? What I'm saying, brother, is that nothing in life stays the same. Everybody have a right to have a change of heart and change their mind. I gotta put you in the back. You don't know how to stop. You eat too much cereal, brother. So what happens is, I said that to say nothing in life stays the same. Everybody have a change of opinion. I'm quite sure Unc changed his mind on a few things when it comes to information. I'm quite sure Reggie changed his mind when it comes to information. So how come Jabari don't have the same right to change his opinion when he feel that something need upgrade? They do it all the time when they writing books. The historian do it all the time. They write a book, they put it out, and then they take it off the shelf and say, no, I got to upgrade it. Something was wrong. They do it all the time. So you ain't got him in that. You think you got him because he said something 14 years ago. So what? He changed his opinion, just like Captain changed his opinion, brother. Now I'll let you go. Go ahead.
I appreciate that, Si. Thank you. I thought you was gonna completely mute me out, and thanks for bringing me back up. So, Si, don't cut me off. Here's the difference. Si, listen, Si.
It's the difference,
Captain. Si, if you want me to mute back out so you can continue talking, I don't have a problem.
When it comes to the captain,
can I finish what I'm saying? Peacefully, brother.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Si. I appreciate that, brother. Now, when Cap said he wouldn't feed an African, has Cap stance changed?
That's not what I said. I didn't say he changed that.
Okay.
Now you're moving the goalpost.
No, brother, please, Si, I'm begging you, brother. Come on.
You crazy.
Now, Now, state your claim again. State your claim again, because guess what? I got new footage of Cap still standing on business about what you just said. So remember, you dealing with Omar. Tread very lightly.
Okay, now let me state it again.
No. I want y'all other brothers to give me inside the floor. Just for 3 to 4 minutes, and I'll be done.
Again, this is what I said. I didn't say nothing about him talking to an African. I didn't say nothing about none of that.
I know what you said. I want you to state it again.
You just said you want to give me the floor. Let me finish, brother. So if you know what I said, why are you bringing up something totally different that I didn't say? What I said was when I asked him about Jeremiah 1:5, right? He said, yes, that goes for everybody. The Most High knows all of us before we come out the womb. I interviewed him last week, and he changed his opinion on that. He changed his thought. He said, no, that right there, that scripture just goes for Jeremiah. Now, I got that right there. So that's what I mean and guess what? He have a right to change it. He ain't wrong because he changed his mind. And I got another one. When he used to say the white man is closer to him than the African. He said the white man is closer to him than the African. There's a lot of stuff I could get you on that. Not only Captain, but a lot of people change their opinion on certain things. And there's nothing wrong with that. So you can't say 14, 15 years ago, I got Jabari saying this. Shit. 14, 15 years ago, I used to teach that the white man is a goddamn devil. Right, Unc? I used to bang on the white man being a devil. Today, I say, nah, the devil is just energy. It's just, we are the goddamn devil. All of us. And we are all we are all gods. That's what I teach now. So see, just because you got something 15 years ago, that's not a good point. Now go ahead, Omar.
Thank you, sir. I just hope I can get a minute and a half to 2 minutes uninterrupted. Let's move forward. See, I noticed what you did, sir. This conversation has nothing to do with Captain Tazariak or Bible. This conversation has to do everything with Jabari and Brother Reggie. And the point is, y'all don't want to hear it because guess what? Brother Reggie is going to kick Jabari ASS. And the thing is, y'all don't want to hear it. And y'all mad because a lot of the Hebrew brothers is going for Reggie. No. Remember what I said, tread lightly. Because listen, I noticed what you tried to do, Sa, and that's a good strategy. But remember, you're playing chess, not checkers. So my next checkmate move is gonna be, I noticed what you wanted to do. I played the video, and listen, I hope Reggie is watching because Reggie can jam Jabari up with the video I just played, because guess what? I have a whole archive of videos from the shrine of my aunt. I have Jabari and his queen. Hold on. I must add this upon this respectfully. So you know, I want this brother to know, and I want everybody to know, this has nothing to do with slander. This has nothing to do with putting Jabari accolades down. I have multiple videos with Jabari saying that there are actual literal. I dare anybody come up against Brother O to say differently. And guess what? You ain't got to hear from Brother O. I'll just play the video. Hey, guess what, Brother Reggie? Hey, guess what, Brother Reggie? Email me, and guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna help Reggie out now. I wasn't gonna help Reggie out now. Because guess what? It was supposed to be fair. But you know what, Si? You all, and this is with love, Brother Saab, because this is your channel. I must say, I know I kind of come across against a little bit harsh, but I want these people. And no, you know, Brother Saab, I got loves for you. I go to war with you, but I go to war with Captain Zaria first, any day. You secondly, Saab. Shalom and respect. But let's get back to the information. I got loads of videos from the Shrine of Ma'at to where Jabari and his wife, and listen, don't take it as malice. See, with y'all, don't take it as malice or slander. I have the videos to where Jabari is saying one thing, and now he's saying a different thing. That's all I gotta say. Hey, yo, Brother Reggie, email me. I can give you the specific minute marks to where Jabari is saying these things. I can give you that way you ain't gotta watch a 2-3 hour video. All you gotta do, I give you the minute marks. Don't play around with Brother Omar. I told you, tread lightly when you're dealing with Omar. Now I'll mute out respectfully.
You said a whole bunch of hogwash, nothing, man. You said all that and you ain't say nothing. Because I already disputed that already. I thought you was coming out. I thought you was getting out, brother. Said a whole bunch of nothing. I already disputed that. I told you anybody could change their mind, and if they have a different approach to it. If they see something different, they could change. Brother, man, let me put you in the back, man. You're just too hype up for no reason. So, like I said, anybody could change their mind, just like Captain Tazariak, just like Hebrew Israelites. And not only that, can God change his mind too, Saul? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even your Bible, God changes his mind. So what the hell is wrong with you? Got him. So if God could change his mind, and God never supposed to change his mind. But because when God changed his mind, guess what? Guess what, my brother? That means God made a mistake. For a God that knows everything to change his mind, meaning God made a mistake. Because he got to change his mind to something else now. So, brother, mix me with all that nonsense. Anybody can change their mind.
Yo, Sa, stick to the topic. Who is gonna kick who's AZZ? Is it Jabari or Reggie?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't know.
You ain't gonna move me on my square respectfully, Elder, and I'll mute out respectfully. I love you, brother. I'll mute out.
I don't know who's gonna win, but Reggie got a hell of a chance.
Stick the topic though.
I thought you was muting out again, brother. This was wrong, man. Reggie got a hell of a chance to win, and so does Jabari. So I don't know who's gonna win. I'm gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna say. And it's let me let Seven get in here, man. Seven, what you got, man?
Yeah, man. On the screen. It was really torture sitting through all of that nonsense.
Right. Real talk, man.
I mean, he really wasn't really dealing with the subject. But I want to deal with what we see right here, Brother Sonetta, is there's a lot of people out here who really don't care about the information. It's just really about, who they like. I see now. But I wanted to address something that Elder Yahra said when I talked about Newt swallowing a star and rebirthing a star, and he said that those people literally, when they saw that, that's what they thought they were seeing, which is insulting the intelligence of the Kemetic people, right? He's taken away the agency of their intelligence, right? Of the scribes that wrote this down. And we knew that they had high intelligence because they understood evolution to a degree. They understood atomic theory to a degree. And they understood architecture and all these things. So to try to make it seem like the Kemetic people didn't speak in allegory or symbolism is just an insult to those people, right? And for those people who try to make it seem like I don't show sources, or I'm just up here talking. I had many shows where I've showed sources, showed presentations, showed my screen. And many times when I'm on this panel, most of the people are saying, Seven Asar, you right. And the people in the know in the chat are saying, Seven Asar, you right. So you can pull up as many text and as many sources as you want. I guarantee you I have a better argument than you. So for those who want the smoke, come get the smoke. You know what I'm saying? But if you just over here in the chat bumping your gums, not really dealing with the information and telling jokes, that shows your intelligence and irrelevance. But I'm gonna show you my excellence.
Seven Asar.
Please, we don't want to hear you speak anymore, brother. We done hearing you.
Yo, I'll be right quick, son. If you want me to mute out, I just want to be real quick, brother. Please, son.
Man, Omar.
Thank you. I'll be real quick. Hold on. It's not disrespectful. It's not disrespectful. Hold on.
Talk to you. I don't stand
10 seconds.
Yeah, I want to talk. I want 15 seconds.
Seven Asar. Listen, I'm almost done.
No, you're not done. You
Come
jumped
on,
in.
man.
You cheated. You jumped in. You trying to blase your way through.
I don't want to cut you off, Unc. I agree with a lot of shit.
You went 20.
Yo, let me bring in Kassad, man.
No, I just wanted to respond to Asar.
Let's go, Kassad.
Con, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, man. I kind of already gave my 2 cents on it. We already know Reggie finna beat the skins off Jabari, man. And it's very clear. Jabari cannot.
You gonna be in the building?
Oh, you talking about physically or
no, not physically. I know you somewhere else. Are you gonna be in the building on the stream, Zoom?
Yeah, you know I always buy the
yeah.
You know I always tune in. So
yeah, no doubt. Go ahead.
But yeah, you know, y'all, man, look, Jabari gonna have 2 black eyes, gonna be knocked knees, gonna be hanging on to the ropes. Y'all still gonna be like, yeah, man, Jabari won. Like, stop playing.
Yeah, you already know.
Y'all, and if y'all, I want y'all, if y'all can go back and look at me and Jabari discussion, because Seven Asar.
Oh, Jabari killed you, brother. He killed you.
Stop it.
He did.
Stop it. If y'all go back and look at it, and I'm glad you always say that, because you didn't let me respond to Jabari. You always let Jabari get the last word. That's funny. Anyway, y'all go back to that. Jabari never addressed the literalness of the Egyptians. He never addressed it. Everything, even the text and everything that I brought up concerning the Egyptian literalness and how they viewed their gods and all this stuff, he never addressed it. Fact. So to me, this debate is already over. Reggie's just gonna have to just pick up where I left off and just beat on him some more. You cannot explain away the Egyptians saying they saw their gods. You cannot explain away the Egyptians saying they summoned their gods. You cannot explain away the Egyptians saying they talk and can communicate with their gods. You cannot explain away the Egyptians saying their God came to them and told them to go to war, and I gave you victory to conquer these lands. Y'all can't explain that away.
Hey, yo, Asar 7.
Yeah.
I am more convinced now than ever before that they don't know what the hell literal means, brother. I am so convinced of that, and they don't even know what the goddamn title means. I am so convinced of that right now because they keep going around in circles. It's just crazy to me. And I'm surprised that the God killer. Let me go to Gideon. Gideon, you still there? Gideon, you still there? I guess Gideon not there. Let me go to Yara. Black Sage came up here for a reason.
Yeah, I came up here to address Grandmama you got on the screen. Oh, man, listen, bro. Let me tell you something, man. First of all, Sarnetta, we know what literal means, bro. We know what the hell that means. All you gotta do is Google. Hold on, sir. All you gotta do is chat GPT it. It'll tell you what it means.
What does it mean?
We know what it means.
What it means?
And they actually believe that. Watch this.
What it means?
When they saw the sun, all they knew that the sun to them appeared to be moving. They didn't know at the time that the earth was actually rotating around the sun. So
Show
to
the
them, they
text.
thought the sun was actually moving.
Show the text that they didn't know.
They didn't know that yet.
Show the text.
They didn't have that scientific literacy as
you have no text. You have no text to prove.
When it rose in the east and set in the west. They didn't understand that. They thought it was a living, moving being. A literal, real being. Only an idiot don't understand that. That's why they drew it the way they drew it on the walls. And guess what they said to themselves? It moves across the sky as if it's in a sold bark or a boat. Because that's what they saw with their own eyes. That's what they were observing. And it was very real and very literal to them. Because you can't produce one damn text that says, oh, we knew it was metaphorical. We didn't really know. All those damn Nasuts, all those damn pharaohs believed that they were the actual son, S-O-N, of the S-U-N. That's what they believe. And you're liars when y'all get up here and keep saying, oh, that ain't what they thought. Y'all illiterate when it comes to ancient Kemet. Ain't too many people in this community can read the Meta Nature. But those scholars who can, they tell us that's exactly what. It's not until you get this new Kemetic science, this Kemeticism that says, oh, it was the principles. They weren't talking about no damn principles. That's made up.
Mm-hmm.
It's all made up.
Can I please ask this question because they cut in? How can you communicate with a principle? Please, one of y'all answer this. How can y'all communicate with justice? I'll wait. How can justice talk back to y'all? I'll wait.
Let me respond to
no, let me go.
Let me respond to
you don't create a priesthood around something that you don't believe doesn't exist.
Elder Maga, you didn't spoke enough. Let me respond.
Hold on, Asal. Let me go next. Hold on.
You don't do that.
Hold on for a second.
There's no reason for you
just to hold on. Everybody just hold on for a second. So when the question is asked,
you can simply say, y'all gonna tell us they were intelligent enough to build the pyramids, but they weren't intelligent enough. Watch this.
Hold on, Black. Yo, come on, man.
These things are just literal.
Yo,
we don't really believe them. They weren't literal. We don't really believe it.
Take your pills.
They never wrote
take your pills. That pressure up.
Hold on, everybody, let's stop for a minute. The word simply saying, when we say something is literal, and the Hebrews ask the question, how can you be talking to something if it's not literal? So basically, when you say something is literal, you're simply saying it's not figurative or metaphorical, right? You actually thinking it's there. That's the strict definition of it, yo. So yes, African people did think that things were literal, and they also thought things were metaphysical and all that stuff. I've been saying it from the beginning. It's based off how the text is written. So I understand why we here right now. Everybody gonna say Reggie Laws, bro. We all know it. But the truth is, it's been a fight between, which is wild to me, the Egyptian religion and the Hebrew religion. That's the fight. And everybody acting like it's not a belief, it's a culture. Right? Everybody acting like that, which is wild. So Hebrew people had beliefs. African people had beliefs. Homo sapien had beliefs. Atheists had beliefs. It's part of how your brain has evolved to have beliefs. Those beliefs do not have to be religious, though. So I don't understand two religions fighting against each other, acting like one is the primus forces. It's a bunch of crap. It's a belief system, all of them. All of them have belief systems, complicated belief systems, simple as that. So the argument itself, when Hebrews argue against the Kemetic and what Egypt is not, Egypt is garbage. They're believing human beings. Please allow them to believe. And please stop looking at it like a damn African American. Knock it off. It was their culture. It was their tradition. It was their belief system. Nobody's getting up here thinking that the damn Egyptians didn't believe. You got people right now today believing ghosts and dragons and aliens right now today. So if right now today with all the technology, all the AI, you got people believing in quote unquote spacecraft, America got the most belief in spacecraft out of the whole world. Look it up. United States of America believe in UFOs more than anybody else. Being abducted. Right? Somebody coming down and grab, that's in America, right? So if a person can believe with AI, television, internet, iPhones, what the hell you think a bunch of hunter-gatherer or a bunch of people in the Iron Age was believing? Y'all, you know what? Y'all sick. Y'all African Americans, man, are sick. Stop taking away their beliefs.
Let me respond real quick.
Taking away their beliefs is the Egyptian guys.
Hold on. Elder, I was addressed, so let me make my comment because Elder Yara, and even you, Brother Ankh, you admit that they use symbolism and metaphor. Elder Yara is trying to act like they don't, right? And I explained the literal and the metaphoric in one. They do it because when they felt the wind, right? Oh man, they felt the wind. They named it Shu, but the wind always existed. Right? These things existed before we put concepts. When you do research on Egyptology, and I do read the script and I do read the history, even though I haven't presented any text, Brother Kassad. But when you go into the history, the first thing they tell you about Egypt deities is the concept. The first thing they do is concepts. They talk about concepts and how the concepts are interweaved in how they speak about the Egyptian deities, the Neteru, right? And then how it permeates into their culture, and they act out those concepts. That's where the literalness comes in, right? But it all begins with the concepts, right? That's why the sun is named Ra, right? That's why the wind is named Shu, right? That's why the sky is named Nut, right? These are concepts that are created by men who give them meaning and their literalness. But whatever it is they're naming or putting a concept of existed before they even gave the concept on it. It's like I gave an example yesterday with Ashe when he spoke about a crown. A crown is just a piece of metal in the ground until a human being picks it up, fashions it into the way they want it to be, and then gives it the concept or the meaning or definition of a crown. This is what everybody's missing between the metaphoric and the literal. And for Elder Yara to continue to disrespect, unlike what Ankh did, because he knows our ancient Kemetic people were intelligent enough to know to use symbolism and metaphoric speech, right? For you to come in here and yell and scream like you were right, all you did was blow a lot of hot air. How many balloons you got in your house? Because there was a lot of hot air blown, right?
Show me the script that says that I pay you $1,000.
Hold on. There's no text that you can show me.
I'll pay you $1,000 right now.
Black Sage, let me finish.
No, I'm asking.
There's no text.
Show me where it says that those ancient people.
You asked me a question.
That those ancient people said it was a concept, and I'll pay you $1,000 right now.
Let me you keep talking over me, brother. Like
that's not
said,
what they said.
And you agree with the experts, the Egyptologists would tell you their concepts. Yara, right? The Egyptologists, the people who study
I don't give a damn what the Egyptologists say. What
use them as concepts. You can't show me that the people were literally looking up in the sky and thought that there was swallowing it up. You cannot. I can do it right now.
Hold on.
Allow me to speak.
Hold on.
I can do it right now.
That's your problem. When you get cut, you got to interrupt your screen. There's no balloons in your house now. You still talking over me.
Bro.
You still talking over me. It's not trying to talk, sir. Come on, man. You're not going to have no decorum, are you? You're going to continue to talk over.
Yeah, the HOK is the toughest environment.
Because you're emotional ragdoll.
And at your own risk is the toughest environment.
You the emotional one, because I was.
The HOK is the toughest environment. Yeah, stay strong, don't cry. It's the toughest environment. Yeah. No handout.
One mic. Let Asar 7 finish, Brother Yara. Let him finish. Go ahead, 7.
Elder Yara is giving his opinion and commentary on what he's reading in the text. But nowhere in the text do the Kemetic people say that these beings are literal, right? And we can see that they speak in metaphor just from simple comprehension, right? Comprehension of the text will show you when they're speaking in symbolism and metaphor, and will show you when they're speaking in literalism, right? We see that. And we also understand that some of the people, and Jabari has said this, Jabari actually has said on this platform that a lot of the ancient Kemetic people were not literate. So how they got these stories were through festivals, through events, through funeral services, right? And a lot of them would interpret it as literal gods, and the scribes would know which was literal and which was metaphoric. So, you know, let's not get it twisted that there's some flip-flopping or there's no syncretism in how somebody's thinking, because it is. And if you study Egyptology, you'll see that they're saying the same thing that I said, that Jabari said, that even Ankh said. Because I agree with Ankh said, this literalness and metaphoric, but you've got to know how to see it, right? You got to look at the text for what it is and not put your own interpretation is, as a lot of Hebrews and Christians tend to do. And I'll land my plane there.
Okay, fat boy, you a goddamn lie. That is not what they said.
Whoa.
That is not what they said.
Now, hold on. Hey, bro, I got to mute you out. You can't be cussing, yo.
Come on. All right, man. Okay, I got you. That is not what they said.
No. Come on, yo. We really, you can't.
Hey, man, I heard you, man. And my offer still stands. I put up $1,000 today if you can show me any ulterior text, any coffin text, any temple text that says any inscription on any wall or any stele that says we believe that these things were only symbolic. Y'all are interpolating that into what you were reading. Y'all a bunch of liars. Cut it out. I study Egyptology. And I have several people in this community that can vouch for me that I do that. I've had several conversations with them about it. They don't say that. What you guys are saying, you're liars. Number two, if you look in the temple of Sinamut, in his funerary temple that he never used, you will see one of the only renderings of a cosmology of what they actually believed and what they thought. They looked at the stars. They did not understand why they thought the stars were moving. This is why they thought the planet Venus was a star. But later on, we came to know, as Ankh says, through scientific literacy and understanding, we knew that we call it a planet, but they thought it was a star. And they thought that these things were real entities. This is why they sacrificed to them. These weren't no concepts. These are things that came later on with you Kemetic heads. Y'all lying. Y'all lying.
Yeah, it ain't that simple.
Are you finished? Because, I mean, everybody let you speak without interrupting you.
Go ahead, Kassad.
Yeah, go ahead. Somebody else speak. Somebody else speak, please.
Go ahead, Kassad.
No, you just be quiet.
I don't know why Seven Asar
You be quiet.
Like as if Ankh be just like Ankh is agreeing with Jabari in the Seven Asar. That's not what he's not agreeing with you. And notice you said
I didn't say that Ankh agreed with me. I said I agreed with what Ankh said. See, y'all don't be listening.
Bro. But Ankh is not agreeing with you. You think you agree?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Exactly the point. So this is why you need to stop interrupting. You said you agree with what Ankh said. Ankh don't agree with what you saying though. When I asked my question, notice you addressed Yara's question. You didn't answer my question. Ankh came after and said, yes, when they're saying this stuff, they actually literally, they thought this stuff was there. Let these Egyptians have their belief. They thought this stuff was literal. Y'all the one, and as I can't stop.
Kassad,
Stop interrupting, Seven Asar. You don't want people to interrupt you, but you interrupted me. Thank you. Stop interrupting. They thought this stuff was literal. And as I said earlier on the thing, Jabari is the one that we can, if y'all want, I will start grabbing clips. Y'all know how I do with the clips. Jabari said that this stuff is only principle. This stuff is not literal. You don't get to pick and choose when you want to say, yeah, man, no. Jabari said this stuff is maybe literal to this part, but the priest said this stuff isn't. Look, man, it's either it's literal to the Egyptians or it's not. They actually believe this stuff or they didn't. It's that simple. You don't get to come and say, as he said, this North American Egyptian stuff. Oh no, the Egyptians thought this stuff was symbolic. They didn't believe this stuff.
Stop
yes,
that
sir.
nonsense.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
This is hard to listen to.
It is.
These dudes, they keep saying the same dumb stuff.
Same stuff.
It's not about. They keep saying the people did believe that they were literal. I don't care
what. That's the only argument. That's all they got.
You don't think Jabari know that the goddamn Kemetic people thought they were literal? That many times.
Yeah, he know that, but he lied to you about it. Because if that's not the debate, if that's not
hold on, Yara, it's one mic. It's one mic. You don't think Jabari know that? How many times Seven Asar Jabari got up here and said, yeah, the people believe that they were literal, the Kemetic people.
Many times.
You right now, Yara, you believe that Jesus was literal. See? It's nothing different from that.
So what's the debate
you
then?
think that Moses was literal. Just like you think that the Exodus was literal, Kassad. Just like you think Jesus walked on water was literal.
And y'all lying on Jabari because Jabari saying it's not literal.
So what? The people believed it. Just like the people today believe that God was real. That Jesus is real. That Moses
stop lying. That's what Jabari saying. Stop lying, bro.
What's the title of the debate?
No, everybody. No, hold on. We at this real weird space right now. Cause I heard what I heard what Asar said. I heard you say this before, and I just heard what Sarnetta said. So we sitting here trying to figure out if everybody know the thing is literal, right? To the people that lived in that time, then what is the debate again? See, that's what need to be clear.
It's right on the screen.
There's a distinction. Here's a distinction that everybody's missing. Here's a distinction. We know that the people that wrote those texts were Kemetic people, right? And there was very few people who knew how to read those texts and understand them to the depth. Actually, you had to go through certain rituals and certain things just to become a priest to actually know those texts intimately and understand them the way that those priests did. We know by the way that those priests wrote those texts that they was writing in symbolism and metaphoric. You just admitted to me that they were, right? And I showed you where the literalness lies in the metaphoric symbolic. Hold on, and I showed you where the literalness lies in the symbology and the metaphoric writing in those texts. So we're not getting it twisted. We're not getting it twisted, right? The texts that speak upon the Neteru. The texts that speak upon the Neteru, we know that there's a literal connotation to them because they're talking about literal things, but they're putting their symbology and mythology on and concepts on them. So that's the premise. That is the premise right now. So that's what either Reggie's going to be on one side that they don't, and Jabari's on the side that they look at it that way. That's what the debate is about.
So you understand that's very incoherent because I'm going to ask the question again. If all of us on this panel is saying that the Egyptian gods can be literal, some of them can literally be literal, and then you agree to it, and then we can read the text, and the ancient Egyptians thought that some of their gods were literal and some of them were symbolic, depending on which ones, right? If we all agreeing on that, then right, then what's the damn debate again? You have to be coherent.
We're not all agreeing with it in the way that you are narrating it. We're not. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what Jabari is saying. So you're not. You didn't. Okay, let me repeat it again without interruption. Let me repeat it again without interruption. We know that majority of Kemet was illiterate. So a lot of the people learned about these deities through festival, through ritual, through ceremonies, through when people died, through funerals, right? Right. And a lot of those people interpreted those deities much differently than the scribes did. Right. There's people that wrote it with metaphors and symbolisms on top of the literalness.
Like
so
now with the
So they understood that the sun was literal, and they gave the story of Nut. They gave the story of Nut to describe the setting and the rising of the sun.
Yeah, we got that.
That was an allegory, a metaphor of what they were seeing. They didn't actually see a God swallowing and for Yahweh to try to
that's not
bring their intelligence down to that. But I'm just using this example for him to bring their intelligence down to that, to make it seem like they didn't understand what metaphors were and symbolism was an injustice to their intelligence. Let me finish. I'm gonna land right here. That's where the debate is. It's the scribes, the people that wrote it, knew the deeper meanings of the Neteru than the majority of the people who actually practice.
Man. You taking too long. Here we'll go right here. The topic is, are the Neteru literal, bro?
Exactly.
So some of them are literate. It don't matter whether the scribes is so basically what you really want to say is
that's what they're gonna be debating.
Hold on. So you're basically saying are the scribes saying they literal? That's what you got to put on here then.
I remember when Jabari said, should we say the sages? Or do the sages say it? I remember him saying that, but they I guess Reggie didn't want to say that, so they negotiated down to are they not literal?
Relax. So now we sitting here saying that Baptist preachers, Hebrew Rabbonis, are you saying that some of them don't think that Jesus Christ was literally walked on water? See, now
you know the way they looked at it. See, and that's been the argument the whole time. That's what started this argument. We always said that the Kemetic people looked at their deities different from the people who practice Abrahamic religion.
Don't move.
Don't
move. It's all. Go back to it again. What I said was, so you saying that a rabbi priest and a pastor Bennett don't have the ability to see that Jesus walked on water or didn't. It's a myriad. Some of them do and some of them don't, bro. Like I can't believe y'all arguing this, yo.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not saying that people can't distinguish between what Jesus is. I'm not saying that. That's a red herring argument to what we're talking about. What the hell? No, that's not what I said. What I said was the way that the people in Kemet practiced and looked at the deities
is different.
It's different. So you can't make that comparison to some pastor, some.
You know that's not okay. Okay, so look, hold on. Listen, 7 assault. Don't go long. We just trying to have a back and forth with everybody. If you go too long, then it's not a back and forth. What we're saying is that both groups of human beings, bro. I'm saying that religion can be very complex on all sides of it, and people today are very complex in their interpretations of these religions, right? So the Kemet don't got no more special religion. Y'all just keep doing it. There ain't no more special.
I disagree with you. You said you weren't gonna be long. I disagree with you. The Kemetic people looked at the deities differently. That's what I've learned doing my research. That's what I saw. Kemetic and Egyptologists say the same, right? And I'll land my plane there. I won't be wrong.
All right, good one. I like that. I like that decorum right there.
Y'all see how crazy 7 Nasara up here sounding right now. This is exactly how crazy Jabari finna sound in the debate, because there is no refutation. When we pulled up the Egyptologists and said that the Egyptians thought this stuff was literal, they literally thought. I'm not gonna keep on because that's me going into information of the debate.
So they didn't write in so they never wrote in symbolism. Did they write in symbolism? Because I'm just asking a question. We're having a back and forth.
It's not your time to ask a question. It's my turn to talk. I'll let you and Unc go back and forth. You've been talking in a circle and you just sound crazy.
Go ahead.
You sound crazy. This stuff is pure nonsense. You sound foolish. And when y'all play it back, you're gonna be like, dang, I really said this dumb stuff. I'm really, yeah, they really finna sit up here and debate, are the netters literal? But yet you kidding up here and saying, yeah, some of the netters are literal. What? What is you really getting up here saying, bro? And I don't even want to keep going back and forth. I know Reggie he finna beat y'all champion so bad, it don't even matter because y'all still gonna say Jabari won. So, hey, Si, I really got up here because I was finna call you, Si, and I seen you was live. I know you try to call me. I know we gotta get the debate thing. So if you want, you can hit me after the live. I'm free. So.
Where Reggie?
Yeah, he talking a bunch of foolishness too.
Omar,
just was running his mouth like diarrhea. You need to get some Pepto-Bismol.
Everybody said, Omar,
for what you just said right now. What he just said right now.
I'll wait 25 more minutes.
No, Omar, Omar, whoever talk, we're not doing the long talk no more, yo. Get your point in.
No.
Go ahead, Omar.
I'll be quick.
No, we don't want the I'll be quick. We want to have a conversation, yo. We don't want the I'll be quick. We don't want that. We want to be able to talk, yo. Well,
I never cut y'all.
No, man, no, we want to talk. Come on, go ahead, yes. Hey, Reggie, don't slow the conversation down with the long talk.
I just want to know if I can shoot real quick. It'll be quick.
No, we don't want the quick. Let Reggie's debate. Go ahead, Reggie. Take precedent. Go ahead, Reggie.
Oh my God. But you know what though? I don't mind waiting for Reggie to cook because this is debate. So like the elder, I'll fall off.
What is that move? Yeah, Reggie's messing up. Reggie thing messed. Go ahead, Umar. No lecture. Go ahead.
Nope. I'm gonna wait for Elder Reggie.
This thing is messing up.
No.
Reggie, you got your thing playing in the background, bro. You got your video playing in the background, and we hearing double talk.
You got your video.
See?
Hey Reggie, hold on. Hey Reggie. Hey Reggie, I don't know if you're playing your joints up in the background. You might have to turn it down. Even though Brother Omar was supposed to be talking now, I will surrender the floor to the Elder Reggie because this is
what go ahead. Just talk. Go ahead. Get it out, Omar. Go ahead. You just can't have a go ahead.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. What does Seven Asar say?
We heard him.
Hold on, man. Y'all gotta give me the floor, man.
Yeah, I said don't ask Seven Asar, yo. He gonna take 25 minutes. Don't ask him no question.
I'm not asking Seven Asar no question. I know. What I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give a little commentation. I'm gonna give a little commentation, and I'm gonna land my plane. So this is Seven Asar.
You're not even supposed to be taking off. We don't even want you to take off. Don't take off. Just talk. Go ahead.
God damn, God killer, let me go,
bro. You want to land? I mean, you got to take off. We don't want to do the take off. Go ahead.
So this is Seven Asar. Because Brother Reggie does this thing. And Jabari philosophized and he reconstructs. What's the key word? What say it again? It's all Jabari reconstructs. And the whole thing is, y'all brothers gotta understand. It's the nigga go eat a goddamn cheeseburger, man. Get the hell up out of here, man, with that garbage, man. Get the hell up out of here with that garbage, Seven Asar. The thing is, listen. I didn't cut y'all niggas off. I didn't cut y'all off. Yo, Seven Asar is stuck in his ways to where he just can't give an honest opinion and say, you know what? It's going to be an awesome debate.
All right, you got to stop.
Go ahead, Reggie, man.
Let Reggie
go. Omar ain't saying nothing.
I know, Omar. Go ahead, Reggie. Reggie got the double thing playing.
Go ahead, Reggie. Reg.
This debate is going to be an academic debate. An academic debate requires methodology. The problem with some of the people that are talking, but I actually commend the Hebrews, I commend Ankh, I commend the Christians. They're talking with methodology. Seven Asar is not talking with a methodology. He's talking his opinion. So the question is, when you look at the natural, they are defined. There's methods in science.
You got a lot of background.
Right? Okay, I got a lot of background. You don't want me to talk? What you want me to do?
Talk, Brother Reggie. Go ahead, Brother Reggie, talk.
Let me finish. Right? Okay. So the question is, this is the academic debate. We do several academic debates on the House of Consciousness. This is not a hood debate. This is not a spiritual debate. We're going to use methodology. Most of the people who are talking, right, especially the non-literal people, they don't have any methodology. They're just talking all over the place, looking for examples. They're not talking with categories. They're not talking with equivalences. They're not looking at the Greek language, right? They're not looking at the ancient Egyptian language, right? They're not looking at the Coptic language. They're just talking, right? So there's all type of equivalences, and what we call in philology, right? That says that something is literal. Jabari is trying to spook you out by looking at a few diagrams and then doing what the Hebrews used to do. Now, Hebrews and the Christians are smarter now. They don't look at a daggone symbol, a sheet like Hanutaway or the Pernim Meru. They know that they better look at the text. But then we have the dumb Seven Asar. He can't read the meta-nature. He only looks for the symbolism. But in academia, you read the text first, right? And hopefully the symbolism helps you later. But you got to have a methodology. So what is your god daggone methodology in understanding if something is literal or not? Sorry to scream, but what's happening is that y'all can't hear me. So I'm going to stop. This debate, you're going to see a lot of methodology. All right, bye.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for this debate. I can't wait to see the methodology. I can't wait to see the arguments that are going to be presented. It's going to be something that the HOK has never seen. And I hope that there's going to be peace afterwards and not its fate. Right? I hope we have afterwards and not its fate. Right?
Wait.
And
no peace. Jabari's already committed East Fed. He wants to be a comedic priest, and then he wants to put up a picture, a symbolic picture of me begging. No, we can never be friends. We can never be friends because you took it a step too farther. One thing is to say something, the next thing is to show a picture of me begging. Okay, so once you do that, I'm a grown-ass man, 61 years old, older than most of you people, right? I don't have to apologize. Once you stoop to that level, you're not no priest, you're not spiritual, you're not doing my art, you're undisciplined savage.
Hold on, Reggie. I keep telling Reggie, Asar, listen.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell Reggie. Please, come on, Reggie. You got me out. I'm trying to tell Reggie that if come on, Reggie, if me and you howling screaming each other, come on, Reggie, move out, Reggie.
I'm on my phone. I'm trying to move out.
Oh, let me see if I can mute you. All right, there you go. You muted out. If me and you howling and screaming at each other, right? It look about right. You get it, okay? Y'all calm down. It's cool. And then when you say, let them talk, and I be like, yeah. And then say, let us all turn you. Yeah. But when you dealing with Jabari and you like Reggie, rah, and Jabari like this, yes. But basically, you look crazy. I'm trying to say, hey, Reggie, it's not what he's saying out of his mouth. It's the calmness. He's saying mean stuff, bro. We can hear it, but it don't seem as mean as you. Mess with none of the other. I'm saying, calm your ass down. Ass is not a cuss word. Calm down, bro. You got it. Calm down. You too mean. You mad at Assad. Now you can't get no more cash apps from Assad, which is ridiculous because he was.
Yeah, I don't need his cash out. But Jabari, if you're gonna insult me, if you are gonna be a Kemetic priest and you are gonna insult me, right?
No,
then okay, then I'm just letting you know I'm not gonna laugh it off, and you don't laugh it off either.
I do.
Right?
Well,
You Bobby Stop.
Yeah, calm down, man. When I'm talking to Jabari, though, if you're talking to Jabari, yo, you got, because everybody swear Jabari always beat you. The truth is, he's just like this. Yes, he'll raise his hand and disrupt. He do all them tactics, right? And if you go back and you say, hold on, he ain't really had that. But it's his demeanor, it's his delivery, it's professionalism. It's the way he pronounces words, bro. So to combat that, you just got to be calm. You got to say, I got you. I understand that I am on your level. You're not a Egyptologist. You take vacation trips. See how slick that is? Just because you go back and forth to Egypt and take people who don't know nothing about Egypt don't make you Egyptologist, Jabari. But you keep the smile on your face. There you go. I'm not bagging anything. Jabari, you work as a professor, you get a paycheck. I'm a community worker. They supposed to pay me. They supposed to donate. How is that begging? Why would you say such a thing? It's not begging. It's called asking for what I'm supposed to get. Closed mouths don't get fed, Jabari. You get a check every week or every 2 weeks, bro. So why you hate? Stop hating, Jabari. See how I did that? See? You man, you stop. Yo.
But you giving him the advice that Sarnetta said Brother La should be giving him this. You talking to him like Sarnetta said Brother La should be talking to him.
Yep, gotta calm down. Yeah, you gotta calm down. Reggie, you got you got the science behind you now. You got it, bro. You know, daggone well Egyptians believe. You know, daggone well it fluctuates. Come on, yo. I don't know, but you know a daggone shrine ain't a real Egyptian temple. Come on, bro. You don't gotta. And you know everybody gonna say you lost, but you know that none of the shrines are real Egyptian. Like a Christian.
Hey, quit putting that subliminal in everybody's head that he lost, because he gonna blame it on you. He gonna say, said that I was gonna lose anyway.
In my calm voice.
Yeah, you right. Calm.
This debate is going to be about methodology, right? It's not going to be about what he called me or any of that stuff. This is promotion time and getting our feelings out, right? He says stuff in a calm voice that's really super disrespectful.
Yes.
And I could be really disrespectful, but actually, I hold back. I could be really disrespectful, right? Wow. Because this is how cool, calm, and collective scammers or people who scam the community, this is how they get into our community with tactics.
Yeah, it's a tactic. Reggie, I've been saying how long I've been saying it's tactics, yo. These people are excellent at tactics, yo, to the point where I had to play the bulldoze tactic. I do the bulldoze, the go hard tactic. Kim Ware, I've been seeing you there, Kim Ware. I thought you was the netter was gonna help you get up. I ain't know. I thought you was
No, it's all good. I just wanted to ask Reggie and them, what was y'all saying about the Apis bulls? Y'all was saying that it was like a literal netter, like that they were saying that it was a literal physical netter?
Oh yeah, that's what they're saying, because they said it's a living being. To them, it's a living netter.
Anything wrong with that? That seemed right.
No, we understand that it's just a bull until they put their concepts on it.
Because in the text it say that it was a representation of Ptah, it wasn't the physical deity.
I expect more from you for that.
You said what?
The ape, I would expect more with a name like Kim Netter. I would expect more from you from that.
What?
The Apis bull is the actual representation of the Ka of Ptah, the physical embodiment. So when
representation, so not the actual representation, right?
No, not a representation.
That's what you just said.
The actual physical embodiment of Ptah. That particular
it represents it. It represents
it. It is that. So when they are searching for this particular Apis bull, they're looking for a particular white diamond on his forehead. When they see that particular marking, when they see that double-edged stick tail in the back, that lets them know, and they say that's Ptah. Literally, they worship that
Okay, but
bull.
in the funeral
Hold on.
stele of Apis, go ahead. Go ahead.
If you go to the Saqqara, you'll see all of the mummified bones of these Apis bulls, right?
Right. I'm not arguing they didn't mummify them. That's cool.
Thank you, Sonetta. Stop that cap.
What's the cap?
You capping right now?
Let him finish so I can respond to it.
Can I tell you who else was a bull, Seven?
Wait. Stick to it. Don't go to him.
Hold
Don't go
on.
to him. Let's stay right here.
You keep cutting me because we stand right here because guess who is that Apis bull as well, Kim Netter? The Nasut itself is the Apis bull. The Nasut himself is Kim Ware, the Great Black. Come on, Kim Netter. You need to know this. That her name is Kim Netter.
Okay, so now watch this then. In the funeral stele of Apis, right? It tell you that they use the word WM, right? Which is herald or the spokesman of, right? So how is it the physical, literal netter if it's the spokesman of, right? The WM.
Because Apis bulls can't talk. Because bulls can't talk, Netter. So they have to have a spokesman. What are you talking about? So listen.
So then how is it the actual? So wait. Hold on. So how is it the actual physical?
Yeah, you got.
Let me explain this to you.
Yeah, he got you right
hold
there.
on, brother.
He got you right there, though.
I know I'm busting his head. He need to change his name after this conversation. Listen, Kim Netter. All of the pots have certain standards and enzymes and fetishes, right? All of the cults that practice animism, right? They think the actual animal is that actual deity. The falcon they think is Heru. The crocodile they think is Sobek, right? They think these animals they worship these animals inside of their gnome and sapat. Outside of that, they will probably be eaten or killed, right? So all I'm saying is this:
So how could you be the spokesman and the thing itself?
What do you mean? Animals don't speak. So wait, we keep talking spokesman. So,
but the animal was the spokesman.
How was the animal speaking then?
The records say that.
How does the Apis bull speak
right now, King?
Hold on. I just want to ask both of y'all a question. Do both of y'all agree that there's so many deities in ancient Egypt that some of them can be literal and some of them can be symbolic with all that, do you agree to that?
I think they're all literal and symbolic.
You cannot go to an Egyptological term,
Kim Netta, hold on,
and then not use what it exactly says. And if you don't like it, then
Reg,
write a paper on it.
Did you hear the question, Reg?
If you don't like it, write a paper on it and see if it gets traction. But you don't come to our fragile audience and interpolate or do exegesis, right, on that term. You use what they say. Otherwise, don't use their sources at all. Make it all up. Thank you.
Okay, so Reggie, then I'll ask you then, what do the word WM mean? I agree that you can have a literal, real bull that's a representation of what the netter is.
No, that wasn't the question. Can some netter be interpreted as literal and some netter as being symbolic and having other deeper symbolic meanings? Is that possibility? Because I think that's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not arguing against that, but I'm arguing right here with the bull argument that they hold in there.
I just wanted to hear that. I got you.
So hold on. So now with the bull argument, in that, like I said, in the funeral stele of Apis, it say that the living Apis, herald of Ptah. So in the word for herald is WM. That word herald is either to be the spokesman or the representation of. So if you're the actual literal physical netter, you are not the herald. So I need y'all to explain that.
This is in a funerary text. Somebody speaking in the funerary text.
This is the funeral stele of Apis.
Right.
And it say HPNH WHM NPT. And then
so Kim Netter, I don't at this point. Wait, I'm asking you a question. At this point, Has the netter's mouth been opened?
I'm not sure about that.
Exactly.
But at the
He's
end
not
of the
going to
day,
talk. He's not going to be talking.
so
He's
hold
not going to
on.
be
No, hold
talking.
on. So hold on. At the end of the day, if it's being represented with the WM and you are the herald or the spokesman, you cannot be the actual physical netter. You are
Who is
an
the
extension of
spokesman? Who is the spokesman?
the
Of what?
bull
Of
of
itself?
Ptah. Of Ptah.
And what pyramid text is this?
It come out of the funeral stele of Apis.
Let me pull it up real quick.
He said that 3 times. But y'all keep missing Kinetta's point.
He doesn't have a point.
I got a point. Y'all just act like y'all don't see it.
Missing the point.
So let me ask you this. Let me ponder this, right? So you're familiar with Asar, right?
Yes.
Kim Netta.
Yeah.
So do you think that these
That is for my sisters trapped in religion. Wake up and free the babies. So let us speak the truth, he's on a mission. The house of consciousness, the final call. Will you Bible thumpers wake up, all just fall? The house of consciousness, the final call. Stop believing in fairy tales, especially Paul. I use the Bible like a lantern in the night, trying to wake up my sister to light. The house is closing in, it's a total mess. You ignore my wisdom, the ultimate test. Step inside the HOK, it's the toughest terrain, where the truth hits hard, the cuts bring pain. I try to wake you with the word in my hand, to get you to the truth, to help you understand. I gave you the scriptures, chapters and verse. I gave you the keys to break the curse. I gave you Torah to unlock with keys. Break the mental chains and be free. The final call. Yeah, will your Bible thumpers wake up, all just fall? The house of consciousness, the final call. Stop believing in fairy tales, especially Paul. They call you apostle like you a prophet of God, telling lies and fooling people can't be that hard. You're preaching from YouTube, looking for a handout. I'm standing on family, trying to bring the truth out. Welcome to the HOK, where the truth resides. No more hiding in the pews where the dies. We speak against the Bible just to wake the inner sight. Come inside the HOK doors, we bring the light. The house of consciousness, the final call. Will your Bible thumpers wake up, all just fall? Stop believing in fairy tales, especially Paul. Don't stop. stop. Sayonara, don't stop, wake the sister up. Don't stop, wake the sisters up. Don't stop, don't stop.
I need you to help me on this mission. Yeah. This is for my brothers trapped in religion. Open up your eyes, break out of the prison. This is for my brothers trapped in religion. Trying not to be the truth, you know he's on a mission. It's sad to see my brothers all so lost. It's sad to see you believe in things that's false. It's sad to see you believe in Jesus, where your logic breaks apart in 1,000 pieces. Oh, God killer, not gonna let that slide. You drowning in a myth, you had nowhere to hide. The HOK is the toughest environment. While we trade blind faith for mental empowerment. I believe the scriptures for your mind, this is the key. It's time to unlearn everything you believe. The house of consciousness, start looking within. That's where the real liberation begins. Oh, this is for my brothers trapped in religion. Open up your eyes, break out of that prison. This is for my brother trapped in religion. Some had to be the truth, you know he's on a mission. The HOK is more than just a place. It's a tough environment where you check your faith. Bomb squad and pseudo killers who check your sources. Don't come in front cause you will live for losses. The Bible written to break your spirit, built to keep you low, feeding you metaphors, stopping your growth. These is for my brothers trapped in religion. Sign had to be the truth, you know he's on a mission. It's sad to see my brothers all so lost. It's sad to see you believe in things that's false. It's sad to see you believe in Jesus, while your logic breaks apart in 1,000 pieces.